begin. So they began, right? And the attendance, participation, homework. We haven't done homework yet, or assignment yet. But today I'm gonna set you one uh, kind of project. You can call it, or you can call it homework project, right? So I'm gonna show you how to submit your answer to me on Microsoft Teams. You cannot send the answer to me to Telegram anymore. You have to submit on Microsoft Teams, okay? Because you all have Microsoft Team license, and then it is easy for you to access and get. Okay, and now let's continue our lesson, Unit 2, International Design. International Design. And for this Unit 2, the grammar that you are going to study in this unit, past simple, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. All right? Okay, so what page is it, everyone? I just want to make sure you now open the book. What page is it?
18, teacher.
Okay, 18, just like my 8, eh? I am now 18. Okay. All right. Look at the buildings in the article in two, right? And discuss which ones you like and what do you think they are used for. So there are two questions for you. They just want you to see the building, right? And the question, which one you like? The second one, what do you think they are used for? Used for shopping, used for school, used for sport or whatever. So you can see. Okay, so right here is the picture. So there are three places for you because this is international design. International design meaning to say that the design is designed by designer from everywhere around the world or from someone who's not staying in the country. So that's why we call international design. You design in other country as well, not only in Cambodia, for example. So here we have three places designed by this lady, and you have to answer the question, which one do you like, and what do you think they are used for? Can you answer the question in 4 minutes? I think you can have 4 minutes to think about that. All right? Okay, so just do it right now.
Teacher,
Mhm.
I'm losing my internet, and can you explain me again?
Okay, very simple. You have two questions here. Which one do you like? So we have three pictures for you, right? Hello?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, we have this picture and this picture. Which building do you like? Which place do you like? And then what do you think they are used for? So like for example, this building used for what? It look like swimming pool, maybe for sport, right? And this one look for what? Used for what? You can answer by yourself. We will check and answer, discuss the answer together, don't worry. But right now I just want you to do it by yourself.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So let me ask you some questions here. So I put this first picture here, picture A, B, and C. All right. So let me ask some student here. I want to start with Valet. Valet, which pictures do you like? Which ones do you like?
I like picture A picture.
Picture A. Okay. Thank you very much. Can you give us the reason why you love picture A? Why do you like picture A? Valet?
Uh, because I interest about design.
The design, right? It looks wonderful. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. But let me ask you one more question. What do you think picture A used for? The building in picture A used for? Hmm. Okay, why what happened? Okay, let me ask Suji then. Hello, Suji. Hello. Yes. Which one do you like?
I like uh, picture C.
Picture C. Okay, you like picture C. And what do you think picture C used for?
I think it's for it's a hotel.
Okay, hotel. What else can be?
It can be a mall.
A mall. Okay. It can be a mall, it can be a hotel. What else? It can be what?
Apartment.
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 Yeah, apartment. What else? Apartment and hotel similar, right? Okay, what else?
No, I
Yeah,
don't know.
you don't know. You just think of three: hotel, mall, and apartments. All right, thank you very much, Suji. Okay, I want to ask Chantha. Hello, Chantha.
Yes, teacher.
Which ones do you like among the three here?
C teacher.
Teacher C as well. Okay, thank you. And what do you think it is used for?
Think it's you for work.
Work. So you mean
Yes.
company?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Only one.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to hear from okay, Terlin. Hello, Terlin.
Yeah, teacher.
Which one do you like?
Like number
Still sleepy.
two.
Yeah. What is it?
That's a B.
Letter B. Picture B. Okay. Not letter B. Picture B. Right? You love picture B. What do you think? What is used for?
Because I like to watch um they are swimming.
Okay, so you mean this one is a used for sport, right?
Swimming. Yes.
Yeah, it's for sport. Like you like to see people swimming. How about you? Do you want to swim?
No.
No, you don't want. What happened? Why? You afraid of
Because I
water?
can. No. I like to swim, but I can't swim.
Ah, if you believe that you can't, if you believe that you cannot, you cannot. If you believe that you can, you can. Okay?
No. Yes. But I try to swim many times.
Okay, try to swim many times. All right. Okay, that's okay. Keep trying. Yeah. Yeah, I think one day you can swim. All right. There is a story about a man who also doesn't know how to swim, but he live by his village is by the sorry the lake. And one day, and his parent asked him, "Okay, son, um, please go fishing. All right, we don't have anything to eat. We are so poor." And the son said, "How can I go surfing, father? Because I don't know how to swim. You know, if um, if I have problems with water, what happen? I'm gonna die." And my parents said, "Okay, then just go with me. I will teach you how to swim." And the son said, "No, no, no, no. I learned many times, but I still cannot swim." Okay. And one day, his father, okay, asked his son to get into the waters, and the water is not so deep, all right? And then the son just stand around and just pretend to he pretend not to know anything about water, doesn't know how to swim. And then the father get one snake and throw it at him. "Oh, son, there is snake, snake!" And it just sound like that. And the son can swim very fast, you know. Terlin, do you love snake?
No.
Oh no. So sometimes, if you are scared of something and then you can do something that you cannot do so far, possibly. And okay, I just make up a story for you. So all right. So now let's answer this question together. I think you may like picture A, you may like picture B, you may like picture C, but the main question, what are they used for? That is the more important question. Now, picture A, can you guess what is it used for? Just guess. So we can say this is can be a mall, right?
Airplane.
Supermarket.
Airport.
Airport, okay, can say airport. What else? Pagoda, can or not? What else?
Supermarket as well.
Yeah, supermarket, supermarket. Okay, what else? Mm-hmm. It can be a mall, supermarket, they are twin, same. And
An entertainment.
entertainments, like movie theater, you mean, right? Okay, movie theater. Okay. It can be, all right, you can give more if you have. And picture B, only sport, right? If you can see, it cannot be a mall. But you see only the waters and the place where to sit and see people doing sport. And picture C, yeah, can we repeat this one school, everyone? Picture C, university, for example, right? Okay, so this is an okay. So now let's get to know who is she here? Inspiring designs. So look at this one. Who is she? What is it? Okay. Who is she? Inspiring design. So her name is Zaha Hadid. All right, Zaha Hadid. Okay, now let's read this one together and get to know who she is. Now let's go. Inspiring designs. Zaha Hadid has designed some of the world's most famous and unusual modern buildings. The Aquatic Center for the London 2012 Olympics, the Guangzhou Opera House in China, and the BMW Central Building in Germany. Zaha was born in Baghdad in 1950. She received a degree in mathematics from the American University of Beirut and then moved to the UK. She has lived in London since 1972, before Pol Pot regime. So before Pol Pot regime, she can design something like this. She set up her own architectural office in 1980 and has been working there ever since. In 2004, she became the first woman to receive the Pritzker Award Prize, and in 2010 and 2011, she won the Sterling Prize for Architecture. She is not just an architect, she has also she has also been designing products for some times, including a range of unusual sofas, shelving units called dome formations, The idea for the design came from the submarine deserts, which she visited as a teenager. Recently, she has been working on projects in Korea, China, Italy, France, but perhaps the most exciting of all, the Central Bank of Iraq, her first project in her native country. So she is from Iraq. Okay, and you see why we call international design, because now she's working and design a lot of building around the world, right? Including Korea, China, Italy, French. Okay, right now I want just one student to read. Naline, can you read again, please?
Inspiring design. Zaha Hadid has designed some of the world's most famous and unusual modern buildings. The Aquatic Central from the London 2012 Olympic, the Guangzhou Opera House in China, and the BMW Central Building in Germany. Zara was born in Bada in 1950. She received a degree in mathematics from the American University of Beirut and then moved to UK. She has lived in London since 1972. She set up her own architectural office in 1980 and has been working there ever since. In 2004, she became the first woman to receive the Pritzker Award Prize, and in 2011, she won the Sterling Prize for Architecture. She is not just an architect, she has also been designing products for some time, including a range of unusual sofas and shelving units called dome formation. The idea of the design comes from the Sumerian desert, which she visited as a teenager. Recently, she has been working on projects in Korea, China, Italy, and France. But perhaps the most exciting of all is the Central Bank of Iraq, her first project in her native country.
Okay, thank you very much. And do you have any? Okay, I waited for you again, so, and this time you can underline any difficult word you would like me to have. Okay, now inspiring designs. Zaha Hadid has designed some of the world's most famous and unusual modern buildings. The Aquatic Centers for the London 2012 Olympics, the Guangzhou Opera House in China, and the BMW Central Building in Germany. Zaha was born in Baghdad in 1950. She received a degree in mathematics from the American University of Beirut and then moved to the UK. She has lived in London since 1972. She set up her own architectural office in 1980s and has been working there ever since. In 2004, she became the first woman to receive the Pritzker Award Prize, and in 2010 and 2011, she won the Sterling Prize for Architecture. She is not just an architect, she has also been designing products for some time, including a range of unusual sofas, shelving units called dome formations. The idea for the design came from the submarine desert, which she visited as a teenager. Recently, she's been working on projects in Korea, China, Italy, France, but perhaps the most exciting of all is the Central Bank of Iraq, her first project in her native country. Okay, do you have any difficult word for me to help you, everyone? Yes, you can ask right now.
Try the word architectural.
Okay, so I can teach it all. We have I can teach it all. I can teach all, right? So this is adjective. This is noun. This is also noun. What else?
Unusual sofas.
Unusual. So just use the word unusual. You know so far, right?
So is it sofa?
So far, something that you sit on looks similar,
Oh,
function the same similar to a chair, but it is more convenient, you know. So
yes, I know.
unusual. I give you now. This is adjective. Opposite usual. Unusual means strange. Unusual here means strange, okay? You don't see them. The design is so different, so creative. So that's why we call unusual, not usual. Okay, for the word architecture, I just translate one word you may know all, okay? So I will translate this one or this one. This one you translate like this. This one, okay? And this one adjective. Okay, what else you want to know?
No, child.
That's all, okay. Thank you very much.
Teacher, the word perfume in what?
Perfume. What is perfume? I don't see.
Perfume.
Paragraph.
For
Yeah?
paragraph 4.
Paragraph 4, okay. Paragraph 4, perhaps, right? Perhaps, okay? This one, is it this word?
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay, perhaps. So perhaps here, like this. Perhaps in Khmer like this. Maybe, right? Can you see? Is it clear for you? I translate like here then. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so we have the word architectural, architecture, architect, usual, unusual, perhaps. All right, so if you don't have any more difficult words, let's go to the exercise together. So you need to read this one again and answer this question. They say read again and answer the question. So we have how many questions are there? So one question, right? Oh, so one question. Question number 1. What does Zaha Hadid do? Question number 2. Where was she born? Question number 3. How long has she lived in London? Question number 4. How long has she had her own business? Question number 5. How many times has she won the Sterling Prize? Number 6. What inspired her to do formations design? Number 7. What has she been doing recently? These questions are not difficult at all. So just want you to read it. The article about Hadid Zaha Hadid, and then answer these questions. Okay, so before you answer the question, I want to ask someone to read this. Sorry, I want to call. Okay, Ching Ching, can you read the question number 1 until number 7, please?
What does Zaha Hadid do? 2. Where was she born? 3. How long has she lived in London? 4. How long has she had her own business? 5. How many times has she stealing price? 6. What inspired her done fashion design? And what has she been?
Okay, I cannot hear from you clearly because it's so quietly. So I will ask Burat. Burat, can you read number 1 to number 7 again, please?
Number 1, what does Zaha Hadid do? Number 2, where was she born? Number 3, how long has she lived in London? Number 4, how long has she had her own business? Number 5, how many times has she won the
Sterling
Sterling Prize?
price.
Number 6, what
Spy her.
inspired her
Don't.
transformation design? Number 7, what has she been doing recently?
Okay, thank you very much. So you need to read the article here again and answer question number 1 until number 7. If you don't have the textbook, you can go to your Telegram group. I already sent you the page and the reading. So please read and answer the question. I give you 5 minutes, okay? So 5 minutes We're gonna check the answer at the 140 the one together. Thank you very much. Please do it right now. Please write the answer in your notebook or in your textbook, no problem. Okay, Mei Ching, you are late. Right now, your friend is reading the article and answer the question. Mei Ching, hello. Your friend is reading this article, okay? Inspiring design and answer these questions. So, have 1 more minute. Okay, now time is up. Now let's check the answer together. All right. So number one, where does Zaha Hadid do? Oh, sorry, what does Zaha Hadid do? Okay, what is the answer for number one? Now we can answer together. What does Zaha Hadid do?
She is an architect and inspire design.
Okay, she designs buildings and she, or you can just say she's an architect. All right, number two, where was she born?
She was born in Baghdad.
Baghdad. All right, number three, how long has she lived in London?
Since 1922.
1972. Number four, how long has she had her own business?
Since 1980.
1980. Okay, very good. Number five, how many times has she won the Sterling Prize? How
3
many?
times.
3 times? She won the Sterling Prize
Yeah.
twice only, 2 times in 2010 and 2011. And
How about
the first time is Booker Prize. Okay.
yes.
All right. Okay. Okay. How about question number five, number six? What inspired her to formation design?
I don't know.
How about other
She
students?
not
I
As
think
summary
come from the
design.
submarines.
Okay, the summary research. She visited there when she was a teenager, and she loved the concept, the ideas of what it looks like there. And then once she grew up, she became an architecture, and she just started design some furniture, or called like sofa and other thing, which inspired from submarine research. And number seven, what has she been doing recently?
She has been working on project.
Yeah, she's been working on projects in Korea, China, Italy, French, and the Central Bank of Iraq. All right, guys. So you see, these questions are not difficult at all. Super easy for you to answer. And do you have any question about this?
No.
If you don't have question, let's go to the next one. All right. Before we go, let's us go back to our reading and practice reading together, because many of your classmates were late. So I want to call Repo. Repo, can you read this one again before we continue to the next one?
Zaha, Zaha Hadid has designed some of the world's most famous and unusual modern buildings. The Quonic Center from the London 2012 Olympics, the Guangzhou Opera House in the China, and the BMW Central building in the Germany. Zaha was born in the Baghdad, right?
Yeah, back then.
Baghdad in 1950. She received a degree in the mathematics from the American University of the Peru and moved to the UK. She has lived in London since 1972. She set up her own architectural office in 1980 and has been working there ever since. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, what's wrong with me? I has been working there ever since. In 1904, she became the first woman to receive the Spryker Awards. And in 2010 and 2011, she won the Sterling Prize from the architecture. She is not an architect. She has also been designing products from some time, including the range of the unusual sofas and the 7 unit called Dawn. Formation in the idea of the design come from the Somra Reserve, which she visited as a teenager. Recently, she has been working on the project in the Korean, China, Italy, and France. But perhaps the most exciting of all the several banks of the of the water
Hmm?
of
The
the
Bank of Iraq.
Iraq
Oh,
of the Iraq.
you
Her
mean
first
okay?
project.
Correct. Not the no the of Iraq. Her first.
Her first project in her native country. What era is the name of country?
Iraq. Yeah, it's the name of a country in Middle East. We have Iraq, Iran. Okay, you have ever heard Iran? Nuclear bombs there. Iraq, Iran, Israel, Palestine. Palestine actually is a state, not yet a country. Um, what else? Arabia Saudi. Okay, Oman. Oh, there are a lot of countries there. Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan. Like, okay, I read for you again. This time I read a little bit slow for you before we move on to the next one. The reason we came back and read this one because many of you were late. So just read again. Inspiring designs. Zaha Hadid has designed some of the world's most famous and unusual modern buildings. The Aquatic Center for the London 2012 Olympics, the Guangzhou Opera House in China, and the BMW Central Building in Germany. Zaha was born in Baghdad in 1950. She received a degree in mathematics from the American University of Beirut and then moved to the UK. She has lived in London since 1972. She set up her own architectural office in 1980 and has been working there ever since. In 2004, she became the first woman to receive the Pritzker Award Prize. In 2010 and 11, she won the Sterling Prize for Architecture. She is not just an architect, she has also been designing products for some times, including a range of unusual sofas and shelving units called dual formations. The idea for the design came from the submarine research, which she visited as a teenager. Um, Recently, she has been working on projects in Korea, China, Italy, and France. But perhaps the most exciting of all is Central Bank of Iraq, her first project in her native country. Native country means her own country. Um, Birth country, the place where she was born. Okay, I want you to pay attention to one word. Actually, the word idea here you know very well. The idea for the design came from. Normally, Cambodian people, especially the architect, the architect, young architect, and people do not like to use the word idea. They call concept. Okay, they just call concept. What is the concept of your design? Okay, in Khmer actually the same thing, all right? But concept, they use it. Concept mean what kind of idea behind what you can see. That one called concept. And they prefer to use the word concept more than the word ideas in Cambodia. All right, so let's continue our lesson. We already finished this part, right? Now let's go to this. Do you want to watch the video, guys? Hello?
Dạ chào.
Okay, thank you. And how about other? Only will let want to watch?
Me too.
Me too, me three. Okay, all right. So this is the video about architecture, right? And hopefully you like it, but you remember that we always have questions. There is never free video. So what is the name of the building? The building that they design. Okay. And question number 2, how many floors does it have? The building that they that they talk about, how many floors is that? And does it remain one of the amazing building in the world? Oh, amazing building in the world. Okay, now, are you ready to watch?
Dạ chào.
Okay, now let's watch.
The Manhattan skyline is one of the most famous views
Thế nào đấy? Sorry.
in the world. But for over 80 years, one building has been the most famous in New York, the Empire State Building. It is an incredible feat of architecture, and it has been named as one of the 7 wonders of the modern world by the American Society of Civil Engineers. The Empire State Building is in Midtown Manhattan in New York City and takes its name from the nickname for New York State. It has stood at the intersection of Fifth Avenue and 34th Street since 1931. The building is 381 meters high. With the radio tower at the top, it is actually 443 meters. It has 102 floors and was the first building in the world to have over 100 stories. It was designed by William F. Lamb, and construction of the building began on the 17th of March 1930. 3,400 men worked on the building. 5 workers died during the construction. The building, built in the Art Deco style, opened on the 1st of May 1931, 3 months ahead of schedule and $18 million under budget. For 40 years, it was the world's tallest building. In 1933, the building became a worldwide icon. The film King Kong ends with a famous scene on top of the Empire State Building. The building has always attracted tourists, and in 1976, the building welcomed its 50 millionth visitor. The Empire State Building is a symbol of both New York and the United States. It was ranked number 1 on the list of America's favorite architecture by the American Institute of Architects. The Empire State Building was an ambitious architectural project when it was first built. Today, it remains one of the most amazing buildings in the world.
Okay. Do you want to watch again or you want to answer the question right now? Oh, hello, my
Okay.
student. What is it?
Want to watch again.
Okay, nice. Oh, sorry.
The Manhattan skyline is one of the most famous views in the world. But for over 80 years, one building has been the most famous in New York, the Empire State Building. It is an incredible feat of architecture, and it has been named as one of the 7 wonders of the modern world by the American Society of Civil Engineers. The Empire State Building is in Midtown Manhattan in New York City and takes its name from the nickname for New York State. It has stood at the intersection of Fifth Avenue and 34th Street since 1931. The building is 381 meters high. With the radio tower at the top, it is actually 443 meters. It has 102 floors and was the first building in the world to have over 100 stories. It was designed by William F. Lamb, and construction of the building began on the 17th of March 1930. 3,400 men worked on the building. 5 workers died during the construction. The building, built in the Art Deco style, opened on the 1st of May 1931, 3 months ahead of schedule and $18 million under budget. For 40 years, it was the world's tallest building. In 1933, the building became a worldwide icon. The film King Kong ends with a famous scene on top of the Empire State Building. The building has always attracted tourists, and in 1976, the building welcomed its 50 millionth visitor. The Empire State Building is a symbol of both New York and the United States. It was ranked number 1 on the list of America's favorite architecture by the American Institute of Architects. The Empire State Building was an ambitious architectural project when it was first built. Today, it remains one of the most amazing buildings in the world.
All right. Okay, everyone. What is the name of the building? Hello. Should I call you by the name? Otherwise, you don't answer the questions. Okay, Marida, what is the name of the building?
Skyline, right?
Skyline. Okay. Not bad. Skyline. But not really correct yet. Anyone can help me to answer the questions?
Inspired State.
Inspire State. So from Terralin, Skyline. And from Saipo, Inspire State. Inspire State.
I think it's Sky.
You think it's sky high, sky high, not skyline. Okay, from Suji, sky high.
No.
What is it? Okay,
Skyline.
skyline. Okay, skyline, not sky high. Okay, how about other student? Here we have Chantan, Alain, Lee May. Why always quiet? And we have a lot of good students up here as well. Please answer the question.
Inspired.
Inspire.
M. No.
Im. Oh. Im.
Yeah.
Like this? No, I right. Empire State.
No answer.
Yeah, no, I. Empire State. All right. You know what does it mean, empire?
No.
All right, empire in Khmer like this. Okay, this is empire. Okay, now number 2. How many floors does it have?
102.
102. Okay, 102 floors. Okay. How about number 3? Does it remain one of the amazing building in the world?
So that's a lot, right? I have only one answer. Question number 3 have only one answer. I have a lot.
Only one answer. Yes or no only?
Yes.
Does it?
Yes.
Yeah, it
does.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, very easy question. And just want you to watch a video, see how they design the building. All right, so let's continue to the next one. And this one, we don't need to do it. Let's go to grammar. Now we are on grammar. All right. Read the sentences. Find example of past simple, present perfect simple, and present perfect continuous. So now we have, we have number 1. Zaha Zaha Hadid has designed some of the world's famous and unusual modern buildings. Then she set up her own architectural office in London in 1980 and has been working there ever since. In 2010 and 2011, she won the Sterling Prize for Architecture. She has also been designing products for some time. She has lived in London since 1972. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6. Okay, so I would like to ask Marina, read number 1 until number 6 again, please.
Number 1, Zaha Hadid has designed some of the world's most focused,
Most famous and
unusual model building. 2, she set up her own
architectural
architectural office in London in 1980, and she has been working there ever since. Number 3, in 2010 and 2011, she won the Sterling Prize for
architecture.
For architecture. Number 5, she has also been designing products for some time. Number 6, she has lived in London since 1972.
All right, thank you very much. So you see some words, they are bold here. See, bold, they bold them together like this, they bold. Okay, they want to know what are the turn of these sentences. Okay, so we have past simple, present perfect simple, and present perfect continuous. Now look at number 1. Zaha Hadid has designed some of the world famous and unusual buildings. So you see the bold one has designed. What kind of turn is it?
Present perfect.
So I will put past simple PS, okay? Present perfect simple PPS and present perfect continuous PPC. Is it okay, guys? It's easy for us, all right? Okay, so number 1, what is it?
Present perfect simple.
PPS.
Yes, so PPS. All right. Number 2, she set up her own architectural office in London. What is it?
Past simple.
Yes, PS. And has been working there ever since. What is it?
Present perfect continuous.
PPS.
This one PPC.
PPC. We have.
What is it? Yeah. Okay. Number 3. In 2010 and 2011, she won the Sterling Prize for Architecture. What is it?
Past simple. PS.
Yes, past simple. Okay. Okay. Now she has also been designing products for some time. What is it?
PPC.
Yeah, PPC. Number 6, she has lived in London since 1972. What is it?
PPS.
PPS. Oh, very easy, right? Midterm, you're gonna have this kind of thing. Okay, now let's continue to this one. Complete the rule. Okay, I will change my color first. Okay, complete the rule. Oh my God, what happened? Okay, sorry, just change. Okay. Okay, now complete the rules with past simple, present perfect simple, and present perfect or present perfect continuous. Now, number 1, we use the for finished action and situation in the past. So what is it?
Past simple.
Okay, so this one past simple. Okay, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6. I want you to do it by yourself. So number 1 is an example for you. Okay, 2 until 6, please complete by yourself. And you have only 3 choice. past simple, present perfect simple, and present perfect continuous. Okay, please do it right now, and you have 4 minutes for that. We will check the answer together at 8:16. Do it one by one. Make sure you have all correct answer.
Teacher,
Yes.
after this point, can you make a timeline between present perfect simple and continue?
Okay, you don't need to worry because we haven't talked about that. You have a lot here, right? We haven't started about that yet, okay? This is just only the introduction of this the what we call the tense. Okay, Sipo, don't worry.
Yeah, teacher.
We haven't learned much about that. Okay. Okay, now it's up. So let's check the answer together. Number 2. We use what?
Present perfect, simple, and continue.
Present perfect simple and continuous for situation that began in the past and continue to the present. Began in the past and continue in the present. All right. I will draw you some timeline here as well, and then we're gonna go to the explanation in detail. Now, number 4, number 3 here. Number 4, we use the what?
Present perfect, simple.
Present perfect simple for past action with results in present, in the present. And number 5, we use the
Present perfect, simple.
okay. And the last one,
Present perfect, continue.
why present perfect continuous?
Because focus on the activity.
Because on the activity, you see it. Now, let me draw a timeline for past simple like this. This is now and this one past, for example, in the past. So you know that when was it happen, right? So when was it happen? So it is that you know the specific time. See, finish action in the past, finish, and there is no continuations after that. But for present perfect simple and present perfect continuous, it began in the past but continue up to the present. So you can draw like this, but you don't know it. This is past, okay? But it happened in the past like this, but we don't know exact times when it is, all right? And it still continue to present. When we say continue to present, if it is the result, you use present perfect simple. But if it is about the activities, you focus, you give more attention on the activities, and then that would be present perfect continuous, right? You can say what? I just give you example for present perfect simple. I have, right? Written, or I have read 5 books. Five books, okay? And one more, the same sentence. I have been reading five books. You see, the 2 sentences almost the same. Began in the past. You did not tell us when did you start reading, but we know that now, because of your present here, we can say that you already finished 5 books. Okay, sorry. You already finished 5 books, correct? Sipo?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, from this one, you focus on the result. So that's why you use present perfect simple. But when you use present perfect continuous, you say, I have been reading 5 books. You focus on the activity rather than the result. Okay? And when you say present, you use present perfect continuous here, you just give the meaning that you focus on the activities, and maybe the 5 books here you have not yet completed. Not yet complete all the 5 books, maybe. Not 100% sure. But when you say this one, you see here, number 5 here, when you want to focus on the result or the completion of the action, meaning to say that you already complete the action of reading. Okay? That is the difference. If you talk with someone, you know, you have a conversation, you want to use present simple or present continuous, it really depends on what is going on. If you want to focus on the activities, okay, use present simple, present perfect continuous. If you want to focus on the result, or you want to express that the action has already completed, and then you can use present perfect simple. Okay, we're gonna go to that. All right, we're gonna go to that. Don't worry. See a lot here. All right, so you can ask me more questions if you have, and if you don't have questions, I'm gonna introduce you a little bit more about what? About our what we call a homework project. Maybe we don't have midterm for our subject here. I have only homework project for you. So if maybe I have 4 homework project for you, that 4 homework project equal 1 midterm. You get what I mean or not? Okay, so let me just go to the homework project look like here. So this is homework project. Unit 1 test homework projects. So I don't send this one to your Telegram, and I will send this one to your Microsoft Team. So where should I send to Microsoft Team? I will send to this. The reason I spend time on this one because you need to submit it to Microsoft Team, not to the Telegram group or to my private account. So you need to be able to do it because otherwise you're gonna fail my subject. Actually, all the subject you have to do that. So you just click on Team. When you go to Microsoft Team, you click on Team. After you log in it, you click on Team, and then your room is 201 here. You see the man here with his picture here. I don't know why he put his profile like this. I put the profile for our class like this. And for general here, and you can see assignment here. Okay, can you see? Hello, everyone. Click on assignment, and then you will see. But this one, no one has assigned you yet. No one have assigned you yet, so that's why you don't see. Okay. Now I give you example for the other class, like example this class, for example. Now if you click on the assignment, there is one assignment I get from this class. No assignment as well. No one has an assignment yet. But that's okay. I'm going to set the assignment for your class, and please learn how to do it. But the way I said, I just give you example now because we still have a lot of minutes to go. For example, I click on this one because I am a teacher. So I just go with create. Okay, for example. So if I have for the PDF file, I just go with assisting, but I go with assignment all the times. We usually call it assignment. The title, for example, I just say what homework project, right? And then instruction, I would just add the resource. I just go to my upload from my device. So I here my way is homework project that I supposed to English for business homework project. Where is homework project? Unit 1. Okay, I make it more nice. Okay, here is homework. Where is unit 1? Okay, homework project here. Okay, no, this one not. Which one? Okay, here, unit 1, homework project. And then I will just open it. Now it's uploading. So it already upload to what is it? To my to the assignments. And then you can see here. And then I add point. This is 20. Okay, and this is two room. Your room is 201. So I assign this one to your room to all students. And this is when you have to submit to me. So do submission. So I would change this one. Actually, today you meet me on Monday, right? But if I don't change, you have to submit to me before 6. If you are late, you cannot submit this one to me. So I will give you 1 week. So on 16, okay? On 12, so 1 week. Today is 5th, correct? So next week is 12. Can you see that, everyone? Is it small for you? Please let me know. Hello? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Wow, what happened? No one said that. Oh my gosh, I have to ask you 4 or 5 times. Right. Okay, then here I put this, today is a deadline here. 12 is a deadline. So I would put 11:59. So you can send me at night as well on that day. Okay. But I would change that one. I don't want that. So I would just say you have to send to me before I just 5 p.m. Okay, just say 5 p.m. And I can add add calendar to calendar, or I can pause here. It depends. And I can also add the score rubric here. For example, I have the section for you. If I want to say, what is it, enter the section. What is it? This one, excellent criteria. Okay, so I can say, no need to say so, just say excellent, something like that. Enter the criteria. Okay, no need to do this. Okay, I just did, and then I assign. So I assign it to you now. So when I assign, for you as a student, when you go and see the assignment, you just click on the assignment and you go the assignment, you can see here, homework project. And you have to submit to me before or on that day, 12/2021, July, before 5. Now I already assigned. And after class, you can have a look. If you don't know how to go and do it, you can ask me, all right? Okay, everyone? Hello? And I also I'm going to send you the video how you can submit the homework or assignment on Microsoft Teams as well. One more thing, I'm going to send you some picture what you can do, because this is the first one for you. That's why we spend times. I spend time talking about this a lot. I think you learned from other teacher already, but I just want you to start from now on with this one. I don't accept the answer on Telegram. I only accept the answer from here. You get it or not? Yeah, you see here now my assignment post, homework project, and do here mean deadline. So for you as a student, you can, so everyone can see here, you can, and then you can view my assignment here. So when you view my assignment here, oh, now Ching Ching already see it, right? I even know who already see it, who not yet see it. So Ching already see it, Lee Mei, so Thi Lee Mei already see it, correct, Lee Mei? Hello, Lee Mei, you are in the class. Siu Ji already see it. And hello, Siu Ji.
Yes, sir.
Can you see what my assignment when I submit, because I see your eye here?
Yes, I saw.
And the rest not yet. So after you finish, you can upload to me here. And then I can give you feedback as well. And your full mark is 20. I'm going to give you the mark here as well. You're going to see your mark. So I don't need to submit to you, show you the picture. I'm going to give you feedback and I'm going to give you mark here. So after I finish, you send me and then I correct it for you. You see the mark for you as well. Is it okay? Good. And I have the grade for you as well here. See your name, you have grade here. So now I know who already view my assignment. I know everything, you know. This is good for you as a student and for me as a teacher. So there is no one fake. I do not make up the mark for you. You earn the mark by yourself, and even the attendant. So you see, I know that Funan already view, Ching Ching already view, and Torlin view here, and what? Siu Ji, Samnan, Sawani, and Volet. The rest not yet. I don't know why. Okay, so you can learn and check more. All right. So I think we can have break right now. You can learn more by yourself, but you don't need to submit to me today. If you finish tomorrow, can submit to me tomorrow. You finish the day after tomorrow, can submit to me the day after tomorrow. But make sure you have to submit before 5 p.m. All right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is about homework project. I don't have midterm for you. I just give you homework project. I give you homework. Homework is different from homework project. Homework, you get the mark for homework. Homework project, you get the mark for midterm, because I don't have midterm. And final is different. Okay, if you don't understand any point, you can ask me. Right now we can have a break and we're gonna come back at 9:10. Okay, bye bye for now. See you. Find out more by yourself.